let's jump over to AEW Dynamite. What did you think of this week's episode? And just real quick to circle back, I think we touched on it briefly. I was not a big fan of the teleportation stuff and some of the stuff that they've been doing here, but I do think that they've done the empty arena shows better than anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I think what's cool is, for whatever reason, I guess Excalibur and Jim Ross have not been able to make a commentary. So Tony Schiavone doing like the lead play-by-play, I love it. It's like, oh my God, it's like Nitro all over again. As a kid of the '90s, just that old nostalgia feel. I love it, and I love how every week they've been kind of trading off different personalities. Like last week, Cody and Colt Cabana. This week, Chris Jericho. So, oh my God. The two of them together was so entertaining. Schiavone calls all night, and just Chris Jericho, just the stuff he was saying was very entertaining, but also like very insightful stuff. Like the little things he would call out in a match.
Do you think that when his career is done in the ring, now it remains to be seen if he would be interested in doing a commentary role, but could you see him like thriving there?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know what Chris's long-term plans are. I'm sure he wants to ride the Fozzy wave as long as he can, especially just with as much popularity they've gotten the last couple of years. I'm sure for him, his heart is doing music just as much as wrestling right now in his life. But yeah, I would love to see him do commentary more. The two of them was amazing. And I enjoyed the Matt Hardy segment calling out Chris Jericho come to the compound for the Elite Deletion match, and the Best Friends versus Best Friends. That was also great.
What we haven't talked about yet is the unveiling of the TNT Championship and the TNT Championship tournament.
Yeah.
Just because we've been so busy with WrestleMania and everything going on. I like the idea of the TNT Championship. I think it's a cool sounding name. It's on TNT. I
Dynamite.
I totally dig it. And I hope it's a championship that's like a TV title where it's defended every week on TV. That's kind of something that I feel like is sort of missing from pro wrestling in certain aspects. That I like the idea of the television championship is what's defended every week. On the weekly TV program.
Yeah, and also it's I mean, AEW with their roster that's been growing, they definitely need like a mid-card quote title. So I think what they're having here, and I think it really kind of I don't want to say kisses up, I guess is like kissing up to the network TNT for hosting them. And, they signed an extension not too long ago for another few years. So AEW is going to be on TNT for many years to come. So I think it's a good way to kind of play honor or maybe thank them for that. So it's like, we're going to have a championship named after or to play on words, at least for the network that we're on. So I think that's cool. And I think it's great now with the tournament that they're doing. You just, crown someone and gives them a new push. Do you have any early favorites who you think should win the title?
I don't. I'm willing to let it play out and just. I mean, I think Archer is obviously one that I think a lot of people are pointing to as being a potential showdown there. I don't know. How about you?
I was kind of thinking maybe Sammy Guevara, just for that way, if he wins it, he can be the cocky a-hole heel, and then kind of gives the inner circle a little more credibility again with a quote championship under that faction. So I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I'm trying to think who else was in the. I mean, like there's some guys who I think don't have a chance at all. So it'd be interesting. Like I said, I thought like, Sammy Guevara could have been easily early round favorite for that.
I agree with you though. I think it was time to add sort of a mid card level title. I don't want to see them add any more titles than that in the near future. But I think it's a fine time, and I love a good tournament. I love a good tournament, so I dig that.